Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the children of heart of all ages, welcome to episode 6 of the Ability Draft Games We Don't Make Public. I'm the Canadian Chicken, here with RGB Knights. What is up, my homie friend?
I think it's more like 16 than 6, but we'll go with it. I'm loving this
Uh,
board. We got some great stuff to play with today.
well, I never claim to be able to count, so that's not really my job here. My job is to say, look out for Deafening Blast, the ultimate skill. And by
I,
that I mean the skill that is an ultimate, because it has a 300 mana cost, and no one on the Radiant team will ever have enough mana to cast this.
how did I knew you were immediately going to go there? You love to hate on this skill, but it's an
It
amazing disarm for what it does.
it's an
But again, you
ultimate
need to
in
be able
disguise.
to cast it though, and a lot of
It's
heroes don't have the mana to sustain that kind of usage. Do
Yeah, like I
love
said,
the
entire Radiant team never going to pick up that spell.
bad juju pick here. The 50% cooldown reduction is not to be underestimated if you're going for the caster build, which, given that he's
I'm
picking it
not
up, he's going
sure.
for it.
I'm not sure what he's gonna go with it off the top of my head. There's a couple things that stand out here, but nothing like, oh my god,
Sunstrike is the one that immediately comes to mind to me. Getting that down,
PL will not be able to cast Sunstrike on command.
that's the problem, right? It's just the mana
That's
pool
another
sustain,
175
75 mana.
mana. It's no Deafening Blast, but that's not something you want to be spamming as an agility core hero.
Yep, this is true. I do like the Elder pick here. That is fantastic. It's already a big boy, and now having the strength on top of that is going to be scary.
I don't know if this PA is actually going to be going support here, but I'd really like to see her get some beef, like some damage, just because her body is not a great support. It does not provide anything at all to the support side of things.
See the rot picked up immediately, so they're not surprising there. Mirana getting the juxtapose with the leap. That's going to be very effective, adding in that attack speed, and then a bunch of those go off. This is a great pickup. The anchor
There we go.
smash.
Okay, that's some damage. Would have liked to have seen coup de grace with it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's still
Still on the board.
possibilities. Spirit Breaker going support. I like this. His body is good for support. It's hard to carry with him because he's slow and literally a cow from space.
But that's a great combo
Uh,
there, right? You shoot the arrow out from that distance, it lands, then, they
you
take all
got
that
vision.
damage. You then can pop off the ultimate, hopefully finish them all. Oh, there we go. Sniper picking up the blur. That's interesting.
So Sniper wants to sit back, enjoy the ride.
That's one tanky tide.
Probably will get away with it, to be honest.
Alright, so this is an interesting way to go. So he's using it to then lower the cooldown on some of these already amazing skills like Phantom Strike, or I was supposed to say if he picks up Doppelganger here, which at its lowest point is 10 seconds, that's down to 5-second Doppelganger. That's going to be very scary.
Is it down to 5 seconds though? Because doesn't isn't there a -4 second doppelganger cooldown talent?
Ooh, wow. That's going to be a
So that
very,
N is
very,
actually 6, which then gets halved to 3.
very low cooldown. Ooh, that's a neat pick.
Every 3 seconds he could use it.
Neat pickup on the Monkey King here, going with the Gog's Rebuke. He'll be able to pull you in,
I am
smack
terrified
you
of
or
Sniper.
eat you.
Sniper is a beast.
You just have
You
to
do not
not
want to be
play
in the
in that
circle of
circle of
death.
death. Yeah, just don't be in the
That
circle.
circle of death, though. That circle of death is devastating. It is not going to be a good time here. We see the Dazzle with a great dagger build because
Yeah.
he's going to just pop you a couple times and throw the dagger to secure that proc there. The PA is going full support. Picked up a
Or if you're
stun.
running away, it's going to throw the dagger and kill you. Like, you can't get
Yeah,
away from this dazzle, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be a nightmare.
and Marana is going damage. I like that. We see the Invoker going spellcaster here, just hardcore caster. He's got some shards, so that's cool.
I do like the
He's got some good
combo
shards.
of the Lance with the Poison Touch. You lay down some damage, you can lance that out. The hero keeps hitting them, doing that damage, keeping that Poison Touch going.
I don't know that illusions proc that.
Oh, really?
It might have to be the base hero. I don't know.
I'll have to go test that. That's something I'm not
I would
sure
have
about.
to test. I would
Oh,
have to trust
Dazzle
that one.
falling for the bash trap.
As a
Uh-oh.
last pick, I think Bash is okay as a last pick.
It's allowed. We're gonna let that go.
Well, you see,
Monkey
it's a
King.
trap as a first pick, but honestly, as your fourth pick, why not pick up a Bash? It's your fourth pick.
Fair enough. Monkey King picking up the natural order here. That's going to be very scary when it pulls you in and smacks you with the Gog Rebuke. We see here Sniper picking up the headshot. It's going to be
Now, do we want to make a
fantastic.
mention of the natural order and how it actually works here? He's only going to get the physical reduction. He won't get the magical reduction because he doesn't have the spirit.
That's correct. Now, that is mentioned in the notes here. A lot of people don't read those, of course, so
Yeah,
that's a whole other
that's what
thing.
I'm saying. Lots of people don't read notes.
We do see the Tidehunter here picking up the Sunstrike as the last pickup as well. That's very interesting. I would have thought that would have gone out before then.
Yeah, you definitely don't see Sunstrike getting last picked, let alone skipped by someone with bad juju. That is an uncommon occurrence, to say the least.
Hmm.
But obviously, he's thinking, I don't have the mana, and he's not wrong. He does not have the mana.
I love that sniper set. Looks so good with that big long
It's
gun.
freaking hilarious.
Alright. We zoom on into our sniper boy here. God, I love that gun. It looks so good. More importantly, though, what are our starting items pulling out here?
Not like anything too special from the starting items. Nothing I wasn't expecting to see. This sniper, though, I do like the sniper. He just looks like he's ready to go. Not all the heroes look like they're ready to go. Sniper's just like, I am fucking ready, SpongeBob SquarePants style.
We do see Dyer looking to really capitalize and set up here with 4 heroes rotating around that bottom room, with only that leftover Invoker undecided here and where he will end up. We see that heavily contested by Radiant here as they're setting up on either side, looking to contest both, it looks like. This is going to be an interesting setup here. They have Vision on the cliff, looking to secure that rune, and also their other rune in the jungle.
They are all 10 right here.
Yep.
There is
Oh, and they
very
missed the
little
hook.
going on other than this
That's what they
spot
were
right
looking
now.
for, and they missed it.
And the pause to taunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, they're still going to battle it out with a long-term arrow onto Invoker, and he's going to immediately die.
Oh, Invoker goes down.
They are
Okay,
putting
so
a
I
lot
can't
of
really tell
damage.
who's getting damage here. PL goes down from a Sunstrike. The Sunstrike he probably should have taken himself, but that's okay. And a double kill as the PA goes down too.
Love
Still
it.
2 runes out there that have not been collected yet.
2 runes, try 3 runes.
3 runes not collected.
That was quite the little battle they had. Sniper's going to contest the one here, and we'll probably go back
And
mid.
then the team with less kills now has more GPM lead, just to show those first kills mean literally nothing.
Yep, it's just the way it is with the laning Beryllium and getting the bounties and everything else, and how this first couple of minutes plays out is going to be such an interesting back and forth. But we do see her
So,
setting up mid as our Dazzle and our Sniper. We do see setting up top with the Monkey King here. I sort of expected this with the hooks to really be, able to take advantage fully of that jungle and the vision, be able to
thought,
really land a
thought
hooks here with Mirana farming.
thought maybe we might just see a tri lane there, but we do see PL getting some backup from the Spirit Breaker.
Yep, this is going to be a great lane, but there's now sort of 2 missing heroes, right? With the Spirit Breaker in the jungle wanting to land the arrows, the Monkey King in the jungle wanting to land those hooks. It's going to be sort of a very passive lane until something happens, so we have to keep our eye on it right now. I have a
The
feeling
skill
there's
shots.
going to be a lot more action actually going on bottom here, unless they actually land some of these skill shots, but we'll see.
Courier, of course, immune to the arrow. We see the Monkey King not even trying to land his skill shot. He's just doing a basic pull.
He also was lacking mana there to be able to do that up until just a second ago, so that's going to be his main issue, is just sustaining the mana to do his little combo here. It's quite expensive.
He has a clarity that he could have used beforehand. He could have used that while he was pulling. If he wanted to have the mana, he would have had it. Oh, we do see a stack go off here on the large king. So they're probably going to try and pull that. Monkey King does spot it out.
We do see some aggression going on bottom here, as I sort of expected on both sides as they're duking it out here.
Ooh,
Come the
PL
Sunstrikes.
or PLPA getting kind of close, but missing the spear. Invoker goes down to some smashes. Yeah, Elder Titan's a pretty big beef of character, so his having Rot is going to be really nice for him. Now he is going up against a also beefy character in Kraken Shell Bulwark, but that has no defense against magical damage, basically. So we will have to see what Tide's going to
It's
do.
like two
Probably gonna
big
get
bricks
hype on him.
walking into each other here, and then the real question is always going to come down to these sort of two other characters. What's going on with the Invoker and what's going on with the PLPA here, sorry. You know, that charge with the arrow is not to be underestimated, because you can charge in, get that little stun off, rotate around, throw an arrow, move them where they don't want to be. You know, now they're in this rot, and they're going to die.
So by arrow, you mean spear.
Spear,
Just throwing
yes.
that out there. So we see a bunch of damage coming out here top. We don't have a lot going on. Did we miss a kill? It's 2-2.
I don't think we missed the kill here. I think that was all happening earlier, but there was a bit of aggression going on here as they're really trying to jump on and kill this PA.
That missed hook was
PL.
probably what just saved that PL's life. PA and PL in the same game. Definitely going to get some wrong acronyms going on here.
Oh yeah.
PA is doing a small pull on a stacked camp. At the same time, we see Invoker doing a pull with a large camp. Last hits are going pretty even mid. We see the Dazzle.
I do like the Dazzle
I guess the
picking up
Dazzle's a little below the Sniper, actually.
Do like
But
he
he's
picked
up
up
in
that
levels.
value point into the blur, though. That's very useful for him here.
He had to.
Oh, they're chasing top.
PL blinks out. Oh,
That
what
is
a sick
amazing.
blink.
But
And still goes down to the
God's Rebuke.
God's Rebuke.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be a big
Mars
skill.
W.
Oh,
Oh, and we missed some kills bottom.
there was also the action going on bottom
Elder
there.
Titan. Not the one I would have expected to be going down there.
It's just getting
Too bad we
overly
missed that.
aggressive.
Monkey King's going for his harass item here. Oh,
They cannot
wasn't for
seem
that
to
ward.
land an
Well, they
arrow
have a
there.
vision ward there, so they don't know that. I mean, they should. They should probably be putting a sentry there, but definitely just saved the Monkey King's life potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
But we do see some basic trading here. Dazzle's a little behind on the sniper, but he is catching up.
Yeah, I sort of expected
Sniper.
that, though. The sniper's ability to output a little bit there early on, but as the Dazzle continues to get some levels here into the arrow and the Django, it's going to be harder and harder. They finally
Yeah,
bring out
that
the
one's a
sentry at
dagger.
top.
So there's an arrow and a spear and a
And a
dagger,
dagger,
but they're
yes.
not all arrows.
Oh, yes. Arrows are things that fly.
So Spirit Lance, we have a Lance too, going out on the
Oh.
PA as the spear comes out onto the Invoker. The Invoker is going to go down to the rot damage pretty easily there, but PA gets away without too much trouble. The problem with this Tidehunter, he's got no damage. He's going to have to itemize for high damage because he's basically, like you
He
said, a
seems
big
to be
brick.
relying a lot on the Sunstrike here to do damage and the Invoker as a laning partner to help out. Now we do see the Dazzle rotating in here. That is a massive amount of
Ooh,
damage.
Dazzle's going to pick up this kill on the PA, it looks like. Oh, Sunstrike
No.
is going to miss.
They turn
And
and
Elder Titan goes down again. That's not what they wanted. Invoker's saying, hey, we can kill this PA, but the PA is
PA
gone,
is
and they don't
gone.
know it.
yeah, that was the smart play. Is just get the heck out of there. Now top, they're putting a
Ooh,
lot
not
of
looking good
damage
for
onto the
Spear
Spear
Breaker. Goes down, but if the Monkey King goes down, that's would be a decent trade in return. We see a charge going onto the Marana. Marana would be a much better kill than the Monkey King. But this is going to be a ballsy one. The PL has the burst damage.
It's very deep. They could doppel right on top of this though if they need to. Here it comes. Blink is out.
Oh, and
The
the
hook
hook.
back. Will PA be able to do this? Here's the doppel and secures the kill.
Monkey King is in trouble here. I have a feeling PL will kill him. Oh, no, I guess not. PL is scared? Maybe
Well,
because of the
they're
passive?
the creep wave, everything else there. PL maybe didn't know Monkey had no mana left. You know, that is a scary combo. You got to give it some respect. Hook into Bulwark here is God's Rebuke, sorry, is pretty damn scary.
Ooh.
That was a very close arrow. But this combo here that he has is amazing, right? With the ability to blink around the doppelganger for the escape. And this is all without any bad juju yet. So wait
Yeah,
until we
all of
start
this is
seeing.
just gonna. Oh, the hook!
Oh! Oh, it's not enough.
That is the death of him.
Oh, the final last tap
Darrow
there
and
is.
Marana to try and defend him, but Monkey King is more than enough damage, and we miss a kill bottom as
Yep.
the PA goes down, and the Invoker is going to go down too. But this leaves the Elder Titan in a really vulnerable position here. But Tide, knowing that he has no damage, backs off.
He's fine. You know, he's got the 4 flesh sheeps here already going quite nice. He also has his ult up, so he could use that to, you know, encase the guy in the tower or push him out of range if necessary. Watch it
I'm
here.
surprised we're seeing 2 levels into the passive and 0 levels into status resistance.
This is true. Given that
Oh,
they have all this
charge
stuff.
spear into the tower. Then we see the arena here. Try
But
and set this up,
just
but they do
TP
not have a
out.
cancel for the TP.
That's what needed to happen. That was the pushback I was talking about. The problem is, once they do that, they're all used up. Great Sunstrike, but it's not enough.
Sunstrike is enough.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
It is, and they will
A little
finish
bit of
it up.
damage there, and
tap, tap,
PA
tap
goes
from
down
Dazzle.
too.
Wow. He is
Very
going to
one-sided
be a
so
nightmare.
far, but the kills are not equaling up to the money that they need here. With only a 1k advantage and over double the kills, we don't see that very often. A sniper is farming like a madman.
He's been left alone here quite a bit mid as well with these
Can
rotations.
can we switch over to the net worth?
Yeah, Monkey is hunting here. They're all hunting. They're
Oh,
looking for this
he's
sniper.
dead.
Out comes the circle,
Oh,
though.
out comes the circle of death.
That is
Sniper
a big
is not going to have enough
Sunstrike.
damage yet, though.
No, not for 3 of them. That's the unfortunate part.
Too much happening. So we still see the sniper at the top of the net worth. Then we got the 3 main heroes from the Dire team. And then the Elder Titan and the PL. The PL is very behind. If he needs to get some farm, he might have been the better stay
Comes
flame
the
farm now that I
aggression
see it.
bottom.
Did you see that TP?
Yep,
He just TP'd 2 feet.
yep.
He could have walked that.
That's a mistake, TP. But he is here to help out, and that's all that needs to happen. He has that bit of damage that's needed to actually kill
Burn of
that.
Shadows does pick it up, but I think that was a waste of a
Sniper's
TP
here
skill.
to
I
try to
don't
get
think
the
it was needed.
revenge kill.
But he's not getting any pew-pews out there. Oh, there they go. And
He's got to be careful.
no.
He's got to be careful. Help is
It
here.
is hard to pew-pew through Kraken Shell and Bulwark.
This is true. That's why he switched targets almost immediately to Invoker. The hook is missed, so that is the TP in that they were looking for to be able to grab that hook. With that, they probably had a kill. Without that, they gotta wait again until this cycles back up and they go hunting. We see them set up looking again.
So this Elder Titan, they kind of look like they want to engage on him, but he is kind of hard to engage on. I don't know if they know the Spear Breaker is here, but they probably know the Sniper's here.
I don't think they're looking to engage on him. I just think they're hunting for anyone here. Particularly probably hunting for that sniper. He's the more juicy target there than this Elder Titan, to be honest.
Oh, we got some engagements going on mid here. Looks like we're focusing the tower with 2 heroes. They're probably going to take it. Oh, no. They have a glyph.
Well, they could have stayed. They have the catapult. If you eat up
Yeah,
a
I
bit
would
of
have
that damage,
protected. I would have protected that catapult. I think.
you could have done a lot
Maybe
more.
not. The wave was kind of far away.
You know, it's always hard to know when you have your sniper that could show up there at any minute and start shooting you.
Blur is ridiculous. Monkey King literally can't do anything to see Sniper shooting him.
Yeah. It's
It's like the best Shadow Blade ever.
yeah, it's exactly what you want as a sniper, right? This invisible cloak that protects you. But
So Mirana is finally
damage top
beating
here.
the. Oh, nice crit. Oh, Mirana comes in to secure that
The
kill.
long range boundless strike coming out. Probably didn't see that coming.
I'm just waiting for Mirana to get a boundless strike that procs like a whole bunch of juxtapose.
Out come the juxtapose army.
Yeah, just like immediate juxtapose army. That's what I'm waiting to see. So we do see a Midas on the PL. That's really going to kick him into high gear.
Oh, they
Oh,
even
the
have
hook
the stun
missed.
set up and they miss the hook. And this
Sniper
is the
gets out
thing.
his circle of death, but it is not where he needs it to be.
No,
We
if you
see the Sunstrike land, but the Monkey King does eventually go down. We have an Arena of Death go down here, but it is
it's in a
not turning out the way
much
they
better
wanted
place this
to.
time, though, with Sniper there to be able to put in some damage, but he's a little late to the party. Using that pig to get away, I love it.
No, that was the Hex from. Oh wait, was it a pig stick?
Yep,
Oh, it
he's
was
got
pig
the
stick. I
pig
thought it was
pole.
a Hex.
He's got the pig pole. It's a great little item for Sniper, right? That little extra bit of movement jaunt away there when you need it. I like that. You know,
So
it's
I
not like
found out that if you get the pig pole on Lion and you have the immortal that switches his hex to a fish, you turn into a fish.
and flop along at amazing speed. I love that. That's
Yep.
great. Oh my god, this guy can't land a hook to save his life. Now, that being said, they've been dodging them quite well, but that's just such a bad feeling when you're just like your entire build is premised on this landing the hook into the thing and you just
Oh,
can't do
that's
it.
an arrow and dead. Just dead.
They were bringing a
No
lot of
questions
people to
asked.
this fight anyways, so they were gonna push this
They want to
tower.
get the power. It's half gone. They want it out of the way.
Invoker here is realizing this and hiding under the tower there.
And Invoker's their support, so he can't really defend this. We do see the PL rising in net worth because of this Midas. I don't know what he's going to build next specifically, but this Midas is going to make a huge difference on him.
It's really helping out here. Well, I thought they were really going to push this wave, push their aggression here, but they're not. We have people TPing out bottom, charging out. I would have pushed my advantage here.
We do have a creep push going mid. We have a charge bottom, but I don't know if they have the abilities to go on
Oh,
him.
Dazzle
Dazzle sees
picks
the
up the
charge
DD. Oh, they canceled the
and
charge.
slows down the PA because it's danger zone now.
Oh, this is a problem.
Oh, that was a good DD crit.
Alright, now it's 3 versus 2 as Dyer's brought in reinforcements in the form of the Monkey King.
The Monkey King is the 5 here, and he is not having a good hook day.
He just needs one, though. If he pulls that PA back into the range of that Dazzle, it's a whole different story.
Oh,
But that
another
DD
arena,
Dazzle...
but this is not
Wow.
looking good for him. That arena was kind of a waste, personally speaking. They did not have any sort of backup there, and he couldn't get on the other side of the wall.
And
So
we
we
do
just
see
get-
the PA just walk away. Says, nope, this tower's going down. And it is. Meanwhile, top, they are able to put a bit of chip damage into that tower, so there is a bit of trade going on here, but Dyer able
Really
to
surprised they
capitalize
didn't just take out this top tower, though.
when they had the advantage, I agree.
Yeah,
Now
they
that
had
being
4
said,
heroes.
top, they are bringing in reinforcements.
Oh, PL goes down to a solo Tidebringer.
That was beautiful. They brought in a lot of heroes here now, though, so that's a big forced rotation. This does, or is going to put a stop
I don't know if they
to
brought the
any...
heroes for that, though. I think they were going to be rotating that anyway, because they do want to just focus down this ET. He misses the hook again. Sorry,
They're-
Monkey King.
Just gonna stop this aggression cold right here by killing this Elder Titan. Even though there's a bunch of other heroes here, there's 3 other heroes, now there's no aggression. They need that ET to be out in front to allow the sniper and be able to do any of this kind of damage, right? The Shadow, sorry, not the Shadow, the Spearbreaker this game is all just set up with his stun and vision, and the PL is just dive in and stun and set up as well.
Oh,
Sorry, the
man.
PL.
Monkey heats another arrow and then a spear. He's probably going to go down to this PL, but maybe they don't have enough damage.
He does get away.
Oh,
look
they
at that.
don't have enough damage.
That is a Shadow Blade finished up on the Dazzle there. That's the reveal of that coming out. That's quite scary
Whip,
as he's
3
now has the
Invis
ability to
heroes
jump
on
in.
Radiant side? Oh, was that Moonlight Shadow? Why are they invisible? No, it was a smoke. Okay.
Yep, this is a
Oh!
smoke here.
Monkey King dodges the arrow that would have killed
Finally,
him. It hits
finally
Dazzle,
gets the hook.
hits a hook, gets the ult off, gets a kill.
See, that's the hook you've been waiting for all game, right? This changes the whole thing. They just needed the right
Yeah,
setup,
it's just a PA.
but that changes your whole mentality, right? It's yes, I landed the hook. The combo's working. Let's go, boys. Alright, I think we've more or
I mean,
less
the combo is
stabilized.
hook and then pudge alt. That's not really a combo. It's more just the pudge toolkit.
Well, it's hook into God's Rebuke, to be honest. That's pretty damn scary.
Yeah, he doesn't have much damage, though.
Oh, he's going pretty hard support, so.
The disable time means more than the damage will. But
We do see
with
the
a 4K
Vanguard
lead.
finished up here on the PL, though. That's quite nice.
Oh, he's going in an early Abyssal Blade. I guess he just
Yeah.
wants to smash.
Using,
Okay, I can't
using
disagree with
that
this logic.
Midas just to farm up that Abyssal really quick here. He has the ability to blink around like a crazy person anyways. Oh, they have the dust ready for the Dazzle mid. That's a dead Dazzle.
Sorry, my stream lagged. I didn't see that one. I apologize. So we see Mirana get her defusal out there. Now she also has a mana break talent, so I won't be surprised if she picks that up as well to just make her mana break even better later on.
Yep, that's another 20 mana break. A lot of damage onto this tower. They don't decide to finish it off though. One more hit there could have done it.
We got a deny from the Spirit Breaker.
Nope, they're just running in here.
Oh, trying to save the Elder Titan.
Oh,
The
comes
Tiebreaker
another
off on
good
2
hook.
heroes this time. And that was a eggs on Sunstrike.
Yep, we see the Cataclysm coming out. That's a very early Cataclysm. Out comes the Circle of Death from the Sniper, though. It's in the wrong spot here.
Again, Sniper picks up nobody in his circle of death and immediately just has to expand it. They even have the arena. Like, Sniper's got to get just like half the arena.
Yeah, just they gotta work better together there
Like,
with those two combos.
yeah.
You know, they're two great circle abilities. One holds them in place, the other one does so much damage. You just get these two things synergized together and you will destroy that enemy team. Especially since Sniper here is starting to pick up some items.
And we see this double the kill advantage still, but only a 3k advantage. That is not very much.
And
Like, at this
is-
point in time, it still feels like it could easily be anybody's game because the Snipers and the PL are able to stay toe to toe with the rest of the team. It's just their supports that are losing in this game, and this Elder Titan that has not gotten off the ground.
the ability for these core heroes to farm is quite impressive, right? When you look at Sniper and Mirana, Tai, PL, they can all farm very, very effectively here. So this could go
But-
back and forth either way, depending on how long this rides out.
Yeah, and like if you notice, if you're looking at the 3k advantage and then looking at the position 4 and 5 on either team, most of that 3k advantage is in the supports.
I love this Ags pickup from the Tide here. This is exactly what we're expecting from that draft. This triple Ags pickup, that Cataclysm Bulwark and Enrage. It's going to be so much fun.
Now, does Enrage do anything without the other one? What is the Enraged Ags again? Oh, you can use it while disabled. Right, that's
Yeah.
huge.
It's the reduced cooldown as well.
Yeah.
Right, the Scepter cooldown brings it 24 seconds, I think, in this case. Quite nice.
I don't know what that's from, but I'm assuming it is good.
It's
Yeah,
not
so
great,
Tide's
but
going to be
good.
really hard to kill because he's got an automatic purge from Kraken Shell and a manual purge from Enrage.
Yep, when he gets his sort of full body gear going, he's going to be a wall in front of these people. We do see some farming happening. We need to get Sniper finally. Some great items here. Starting to get some farm. The Maelstrom coming up as well as that Quicksilver amulet for the neutral item.
He's going
almost
Ags.
at the eggs. Yep.
And he's doing it for the extra ring, but it's probably mostly for Blur.
Yep. That Ags on the blur is not to be interrupted, not to be underestimated.
And
It's
we
quite
miss a
strong.
huge fight bottom.
Yes, that's where that TP was going.
A lot is going on here. Arena goes down. Tidehunter is trying to tank this out. We see the Monkey King go down. The Invoker's dead. Spirit Breaker's dead. And Elder Titan's dead. 4 are dead. 2 are very weak on the Radiant side. They are retreating now.
Dire is just disengaging as well.
I meant to say Dire when I said Radiant. Red team. Red team Radiant. Oh, wait. That's not how it works.
Nice try. Try
So
again.
we see this Dazzle here trying to be crafty, but he's way too by himself. He needs to not be there. He will die. Dazzle is dropping down in the net worth because he is not going to scale as well as some of these other carry heroes. They need to be taking advantage of his early game instead of waiting for the late game.
He does pick up the shard now that we're past this 20-minute mark, and out comes the Fan of Knives, which is going to be a very interesting addition for him with all that he has going for him right now.
I don't like the triple passive build on an int hero. Not a fan.
This
Dazzle's
speed
builds
on the
kind of
sniper.
annoys me.
He is a fast boy.
Sniper, yeah, Sniper doesn't use much mana either, but his ultimate is real.
Yeah, as we talked about, if they get those 2 circles lined up, it's going to be very, very scary.
And doing so would turn the tide, like the serious turnaround in this game. Like,
Yep, they were
those
able to
all
get
line up
those
so well.
circles lined up and get a team wipe. It's a whole different story.
Bottom.
We do see the circles.
Circles of death lining up bottom, but it's too late.
It's a little too
Titan
late there,
is-
Sniper.
Titan is dead, and Dazzle is dead, and Sniper sets up his rings of death for nothing. And we see a successful hook, and that is the end of PA.
All the
I'm
while,
not surprised. I'm not surprised to see Marana rising up in the net worth chart. She's got a very nice farm build. PL is just trying to take advantage of the Midas, but he basically cannot hurt this tide.
this is just so fun to watch. It's like a,
Tidehunter's just like, hi, how's it going?
What's the old story? Like
David and Goliath.
or like
PL
the
did something.
unstoppable object meets the immovable force. They just have to get behind him, which he has all the blink in the world to do. I just don't understand
PL
why he
eventually
wasn't doing
takes
that.
him down
A little help from the
with
sniper
the
hill.
help of Sniper.
But
Oh, boy,
all
boy,
the
boy.
while there, they were able to take that bottom tower, which, to be honest, it feels good to kill that tide, but at the same time, the tower for tide is probably what they were really hoping here for anyways.
Try to respawn. That tower will not.
This Marana's going to be very scary if this goes on much longer. Gets this Scotty. Those illusions are going to be scary. You see the blink picked up by Invoker here. That's interesting. I guess that's the jump in with the Ravage that we've seen here.
Not just that, but now that Blink upgrades, Blink is not as much of a dead item in
The grand
in the inventory
sense, yeah.
slot as it feels like. They're back in the day, you'd get a Blink dagger early and you'd hold on to it forever, but eventually you just got to sell it because it's not a real slot. And now that it upgrades, it's something that you can look at doing early without having to regret it later.
Yep, it has nice upgrade paths depending on where you want to go with it.
Sniper using his monkeys to farm now.
Yep, you can just leave a bunch of these in the jungle and they'll farm up everything. He doesn't even
All
really
sorts
need to
of
be there.
lightning,
Do you
all
see
sorts
the,
of lightning, all sorts of range.
Do you see the blade mail finished up here on the Elder Titan? That's going to be critical to withstanding some of this damage and hopefully killing some of these heroes that are, putting that damage to them. In particular, the ones that come to mind are the Dazzle here.
I was going to say the Mirana. The Blade Mail will counter the illusion build really bad because the illusions are going to take that base amount. That's one of the things about changing how Blade Mail works is it's about a base amount of damage plus the damage
Mm-hmm.
instead of just based on damage. And I have a lag spike
Solo arena bottom
into a Mist
onto a
Arena
Dazzle.
arrow. Dazzle tries to defend himself and
This is
picks up
quite
the
the
Titan
battle.
kill.
They're bringing in more on
Dazzle
both
now
sides.
turns onto the PA, who then goes down. I don't think that Ravage was necessary.
No, it
And,
probably could have secured the kill there anyways, but they're going to decide
not
to
even gonna
leave the
try
Spirit
and-
Breaker, and they will TP mid to push this instead, it looks like.
Well, Invoker's staying down there. He might be trying to fight the Spirit Breaker one-on-one. Oh no, he's Spirit Breaker's out.
Spirit
Invoker
Breaker
probably
is
doesn't
gone.
know that.
So even if he's trying to set up something here, well, he's just playing the warding game. That's all. Using the blink to get some vision.
I think that was partially looking for the Spirit Breaker though.
Yep, potentially. But we do see this Mirana's ability just to throw out a huge number of these illusions on any one target very quickly. As I say, when this Scotty comes out, it's going to be very, very scary. We do also see a Blade Mail picked up on the Monkey King as well. That's very interesting. I didn't quite expect that. He's got not quite as much health as I would expect for a Blade Mail pickup, but he must feel the need to do so from the output coming out from that sniper.
He is taking a lot of damage. Do we see a Blade Mail on Tide? That would be another person that probably needs to have one, and he does. That's good.
Out
Tide
comes the
probably
circle.
goes down here. There's a lot of heroes. Unfortunately, Tide does no damage. That is the problem with Tide's build. He doesn't have a Radiance. A Radiance would have
He makes a lot of space, though.
huge. Yes.
They have to bring a lot of heroes to bear to actually be able to kill him, so when this does happen, if they're able to take advantage of it, great. If they can't, then it's a complete waste. And right now,
Yeah,
they weren't able
and
to really take advantage of that. There wasn't the setup bottom that they really needed. There wasn't the setup mid they really needed to be able to do that. So you basically see them walk all the way bottom for no reason, just to farm a couple of camps.
And with the way that his build is set up, Radiance was one of the only ways he could really output a lot of damage, because if he had went attack modifiers, he would have had to wait till he has the Ags as well for the Spartans to do their damage. So, and he doesn't have an AC, he doesn't have a Desolator. Like, Tide is lacking in damage. All he can do is be a big wall. But if he had had a Radiance, that wall would have teeth.
And a mischance for everyone involved, which would have been great.
Yeah.
I agree. Could have been a big pickup.
So, I
We
think
do
it could have
see
been
the
because he's
Orchid.
the highest net worth on the Dire team.
We do see the
He would have
Orchid
easily had it.
finished up here on the Dazzle. He could have gone that way, yes. He decided not to.
So once again, I want to kind of repoint out here. We have a 6K lead with double the net worth. 6K is not a lot, and most of this money is in supports, with the exception of now of Elder Titan, who has dropped off the cliff. But we see that like Invoker and Monkey King, they're very greedy supports. They have a lot of farm.
Well, we think Tide has finally found a reason to live here.
No, like look at what is he even hurting Roshan?
A little bit.
Roshan's
I think he
natural
will.
healing just healed him.
I think he will eventually kill it. This will be probably the slowest Rosh in the history of Rosh.
No, click on Roshan.
He's going down, just very slowly. Now Mirana finally shows up to the fight. This is some real damage. There is another fight going on bottom, so we'll leave that alone for right now.
All right, we
That
see
is
the
some-
Ravage off in the arena. That was a really good Cataclysm, but Sniper gets off a
comes-
Circle of Death and deletes the Invoker.
I'm not sure that was necessary, but that
It was. He was going to die. Look at his health.
does secure
He's got
that
200
kill
health left.
100%.
He's got 200 health left. That was the only way he was getting out of there alive. And we finally see Roche go down. Well, we don't see Roche go down, but we hear it go down.
We knew what was
Um,
happening. This
Mirana
Mirana,
does do eventually enough damage. The thing is,
needed
she's
to come.
illusions. Illusions do not do damage to Roche.
yeah, But she herself does that little bit of extra damage to be able to actually do this, and then claims the Aegis, which, all fair and dandy. It's nice to have it untied, but a real hero like Murata makes all the difference. But all the while, we do see the farm continuing here, as I think the real, you know, winner of all this is going to be the sniper in the PL. With, he's now got the full Silver Edge done and ready to go here. That,
Oh, we lose Invoker,
oh,
and we have a pause. Do 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 do.
this is the time where I wish I
Do
could
do
speak all these
do
different
do
languages.
do 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 do. Oh man, we need the Crow Zone. Do, 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 do.
But that hand is really letting him accelerate here. We saw that he was so far down there, and now he's picked
Yeah,
up that hand
second.
and just flying away as second right behind that sniper. Which
I don't know if I like Satanic as his next pick. I really think PL should be taking advantage of his armor reduction build. Nobody has a Desolator. Nobody has an Assault Curist.
this is true. I kind of expected the PL to pick up a Desolator, to be honest, but that's fine. I mean, you don't necessarily need a Desolator to win a game.
No, I'm just saying it's not. He's not abusing his build. Like he has really, really low cooldowns on his stuff, which means that every single time he's casting, he is procking a 2.5 armor reduction. So you cast Juxtapost, you cast Blink, that's already 5 armor. Why not add Desolator or AC on top of this? His build is very AC friendly
Hmm.
because he wants attack speed to go with the bash. And Sniper with a Desolator,
Yep.
deletion.
Could have been very scary. He went Monkey King Bar instead, though.
And
So
I can't argue with that.
I'm not really sure why. It's not like they have this huge evasion on the other side. It's just the attack speed
um
then?
I think it's the magical damage to get through some of their beef.
Physical beefiness?
Yeah, like the magic damage is going to do a lot of damage to Tidebringer, for
Yep.
example.
We've already seen that his Maelstrom doing a lot of work there with the Tide, right? A lot of the big procs that we've seen come out from the Tide has
Yeah,
been simply
so
that Maelstrom.
yeah, so I'm not really surprised about that. I think it's the PL that needs to be going armor reduction because it synergizes so well with his build.
I don't know.
Again,
I would be surprised if we don't see, one
we're
of
only
these
at 32
guys
minutes.
pick up a Desolator here a little bit later on, but I wonder if
Like
this Invoker is coming back.
I'd like to see the Desolator on Sniper because he's got the range, the damage, and he's going to pew pew the buildings. But I'd like to see the Assault Cuirass on the PL to add to the armor reduction strat that they have going on.
Thought I saw a Deso build coming out here, and I wasn't wrong. It's on the Monkey King of all heroes.
And that makes sense because he's got the natural armor reduction with the passive.
Yep, and he's looking to hit you big with the God's Rebuke with the pull-in, which he's been missing a lot this game, but,
But the
he...
idea being is with the passive, you have lower armor. With a Desolator and a Orb of Corrosion, in theory, you have 0 armor. Because they are fighting some agility heroes that don't build a lot of armor. They're going to be relying on their natural armor a lot.
Yeah, they could just have very, very little armor to begin with.
So, like, look at PL, Sniper, and PA. Have any of them built armor items?
No. Hmm. Yeah, and again, you just don't really think to, right?
Exactly.
Like, as
So
these heroes, right?
If that Monkey King catches you with his, you have negative armor.
Yep. Which that's an issue, especially with some of these high DPS heroes coming out here. I mean,
Well, that's where the God's
Mirana,
Rebuke
the
is doing all the
Phoenix,
damage.
right? The God's
That's where the
Rebuke.
God's Rebuke is doing all the damage, is because it's a guaranteed crit with armor reduction on top of armor reduction on top of armor reduction.
Yeah, I sense a pattern here.
He's doing and the reason why Monkey King is able to do what he's doing from position 4 on one of the lowest net worths on the game, he is able to do what he's doing because he is stacking his combo. So, like, click on PL, for example. So PL has 15 armor. Because of the passive from Monkey King, when PL is close to Monkey King, he will have 0 armor.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 100% natural armor reduction.
Yeah.
Which then means when he gets hit with a Desolator Orb of Corrosion, that's what, -8 armor?
Give or take, yep.
That means all of Monkey King's damage is pure damage and then some.
Mm-hmm.
9 armor. -9 armor.
Boom, boom.
If he gets PL, if he catches PL, PL is going to get hit with a God's Rebuke of 270% chance, or 270% crit with -9 armor.
Mm-hmm.
That is bonus pure damage, essentially. That's why he's able to output the damage that he's been able to output.
Yeah, as I said, I sort of knew this combo was going to be a fun combo once it gets fully off the ground, and he's been able to actually make it work despite missing what seems like every hook in the book.
If this Monkey King knew how to hook, this game might be over already.
That's an interesting shard. Picking up the Leap shard on the Mirana here, who has the Scotty finally finished up. Already has the eggs for the Astral and the Jux this time. Looking for that Leap charge and the crit strike that comes with it.
I like that. I'm guessing that would... What's the crit on Boundless Strike? Is it 180? Oh, it's 225.
It's 225. Oh, the Invoker
Okay, so
finally comes back here.
All right, so those aren't designed to stack then, so that's okay. So yeah, like more crit is better. I mean, can't really argue with that.
Yeah, the extra leap thing as well is not to be underestimated. That a little bit more movement, the additional attack speed that comes with that leap.
Especially if people just aren't expecting that 4th charge.
Yeah. Do you see the monkeys just use that haste to run in here, do a bit of farming, take over the Radiant jungle? They seem all very much grouped up here mid. Not really sure why. It's not like they have a wave or anything to do. Oh, there we go. They're just waiting for the dust.
Smoke.
Now, smoke. Yes. The other thing. Real question is, will they find anyone? They know someone is here.
They know the monkey's there. The monkey is dead.
Okay, so they do find the monkey. Out comes the arena in the charge.
Oh, that was a little unnecessary.
They throw a lot at the monkey. They jump forward.
Oh, but they find the Tidebringer. The Tidebringer going down would be a huge kill here. So we can see the PL trying to do his damage onto him, but the Tidehunter is super tanky. But again, it's hard. He doesn't do any damage. The only reason Elder Titan's taking any damage is Elder Titan is hurting himself.
Dazzle from behind onto the sniper here. Picks up the wrong range damage. That's now gone. This changes everything.
That is a huge difference.
Yep. That's the turn of the whole fight here.
We see What's-His-Face get completely melted, and then we see Elder Titan get melted too.
Oh, they have the dust.
And
they have the dust.
That is going to be a team wipe. Oh no, we lost the coach.
He's given up.
Oh, he purges off the dust because of the extremely low cooldown on Juxtapose.
Yep, that's great.
And then he goes back into invisible. Okay. That
so they have the dust and things to kill them, but
really helping.
It's it doesn't seem to matter. He's the one that always seems to be able to survive these things, but they're definitely killing the heroes they need to. This Dazzle hunting the sniper backline here using the Silver Edge combined with the Orchid to be able to go in and just output so much damage before the sniper can even react.
Well, and if you notice, Dazzle's going to be going Satanic as well as Bloodthorn. That's going to get rid of Sniper's evasion.
Yep.
So that's going to be huge. Now, one thing Tide can do is tank a building.
Yep, he's just going to sit in front of this, tank that out.
Okay, we're at 35 minutes. And now he queues up Radiance?
Yep, but that's someone telling him, hey, guy, you fucked up. But we see the arena come down as they jump in with the Elder Titan trying to do some damage. Just a Cataclysm. Not doing nearly enough.
Cataclysm is not doing a lot this game. We do see
finally
Circle of Death coming out from the Sniper, and Sniper
there's
cleans
the real
up.
damage. Gets the
And
one.
there goes.
Pops the
Oh,
Aegis on
Mirana
the other.
almost goes down, but the PL can catch her, and she is gonna fall.
Will eventually
Yes,
fall, and
she
they pick
does
up
eventually fall.
the other one there. So the sniper's long range damage is able to pick it up as long as the Elder Titan's there to provide the damage, and he just blinks forward to do so.
I like how in the last team fight, Radiant lost 4 heroes, and then in this team fight, Dire lost 4 heroes. I like it. I like it. So we do see the 7K lead on Dire is getting a little bit bigger as Radiant catches up in kills? Question mark.
Yeah.
Sniper is catching up. Well, not catching up in farm, maintaining his farm lead, but Tidehunter is catching up to him. Again, if Tidehunter had built a Radiance as first item instead of his fifth item,
It would have made a huge difference
this
here
game
in
would be over.
his net worth, right?
This game would likely be over.
It's not
We see how
often we
fast
see the
he got the
radiance and
Radiance.
stuff come out after the heart and the blade mail and everything else.
Yeah.
So.
Like he could have definitely gone first item Radiance to farm his entire build instead of waiting for 36 minutes in to buy the Radiance. That Radiance is still going to do a ton of damage. It's still going to be a great pickup, but it would have been fantastic for him to have it 15 minutes ago.
This is true. Would have made a huge difference, especially that little bit extra evasion. It's not to be underestimated, but as we did mention, the sniper already has the MKB, so that's going to be negated immediately.
And maybe Sniper was just expecting a Radiance, and that's why he did it, but I have a feeling it was just to pierce through some of this armor.
It could be, but again, it also just could be, as you say, you know, like you're looking at that build going, he's gonna make a Radiance, right? So you just pick up
Dazzle
that.
outputting the DPS, melting the PA. PA is very low on this totem pool.
We did see
He is
that
squishy
though, right? That
and low
Silver
mana,
Edge Orchid
And yeah,
into the coup de grace with the bash. You know, if they even try to get away, it's just gonna throw the dagger and kill him.
all right. So we see the Radiance here. Let's see, like we can already tell the Radiance is doing more damage. Like Spirit Breaker lost half his life
Yep.
just by trying to engage with him.
Yeah, just by trying to be there.
Oh, I really hope we see that sword thing go on to Tidehunter.
The sword
They
thing?
They just got the neutral sword.
You mean the
main
Witch's
sword.
Bane?
No, the main sword.
The main sword? What are we talking about here?
Oh, it's on the Monkey King.
The
I disagree
Penta
with that.
sword. Oh, that's
Penta should be
interesting.
on Tidehunter,
Now, if I remember correctly, that extends the manual range. So that
not the range of
doesn't
the,
affect the range
the
of
Spartan.
the Spartans.
No. Oh, a Penta on both teams.
Oh, there's the
Hoping that PL gets
building
the Penta.
damage that we needed. But Radiant is very pushed in here. You know, they always seem to be just nipping away, but regardless of that, they seem to be able to put some aggression every time Dire tries to come in and really set anything up.
Yes! Monkey King's going Assault Cuirass. I love it. He understands his build and how to abuse it.
He's been really annoying, but he is going to die here.
He does have a BKB to try and fight this off. He almost kills PL.
Almost, but without that BKB, he would have been dead to that Elder Titan. Out comes the hook. Oh, looking for the PA.
Oh!
Yeah, he's going to pay for that. Oh. Oh. That's a feel bad right there. But all the while, top, Tides,
Here,
knocking on the
not
front
taking
door.
out Tide?
Circle of Death. He
gosh.
literally lives through the Circle of Death.
That is saying something.
That is kind of scary. Now, they do have the damage to actually kill him if they continue to pursue onto this, and they will.
Enough magic
But
damage.
that
will
is
take
a
him down.
huge rotation, as we talked about. You know, if everyone
But
is
we
over
do
there
see a
dealing
tower
with
go
the
down on
tide,
bottom.
they will take towers because of this.
So bottom tower is gone, and we see the range racks go down as well.
They also took mid tower there in that whole exchange. Not sure what I feel about with the Critilis here. To be honest, Sniper's progression of
So-
items is very interesting.
Oh, he's going Silver Edge.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
I was to say, found it odd as to why you would buy the crit before getting the Silver Edge part, but I guess he has the natural blur for that invis and stuff anyways. He should be
He just wants damage.
more than fine, getting a little bit of crit damage.
PL being smart, getting a Ghost Scepter here. She's taking a lot of physical damage and just melting to these guys.
Makes
We
a
do see a bunch of
lot
tier
of sense.
out. Spell Prism for the Radiant. Telescope for maybe Sniper?
Do you see the rod picked up on the Spirit Breaker here? It's
Ooh, actually,
interesting
I'd
for
put the
setup.
telescope on the Spirit Breaker. Put the telescope on the Spirit Breaker so that he gets more range.
He could really use it with his skills, that's for sure.
His little orb is of her range as well, but not as much.
Ooh, this Dazzle. Gotta watch out, Sniper. If you stay there too long, the Dazzle will come and kill you.
Oh, I just realized that nobody took the mini ult. I knew it.
That's
Costs too
okay.
much mana.
Oh. This is
Oh,
a
he's dead.
dead Invoker. None of that was
Very
needed.
dead Invoker.
That
Holy
Sniper
shit.
can just kill him. Yeah.
Invoker, just, lowest team on the pool for the total pool for the Dire. Like, he is their hard support. He's not ashamed of it.
Again, I think he was
Sometimes
on a
hard support's gotta die.
warding mission, doing what you gotta do, and you walk up that hill and you run into a sniper that's fully farmed, ready to kill you. It's just what happens sometimes. Oh, no. The Dazzle has been hunting this whole game. He's found a target. I'm not sure it's the right target, though. Oh, wow!
What?
Arrow flew into the Roche pit.
Why didn't that pin him to the Roche pit?
I have no idea. I thought it did. Went right through. I was expecting Roche to smack him and actually kill him, but lands a couple of smacks. The sniper finishes them up, but
I'm so confused at what we're seeing.
ton
It's
of
so
damage
strange.
coming out here.
Lots of illusions. We got this stupid wall hunter. Tide
Wall
wall.
Hunter, Tide Wall, with his now finished Satanic. They're trying to put a lot of damage into him, and now with the Satanic, he can just pop that, and I'm pretty sure his little Spartan dudes will contribute to his lifesteal, so he
Personally, I would
will
have
get a
went
ton of lifesteal
the
from that.
Blink Dagger instead of the Satanic. I don't think he needed lifesteal. But, whatever.
Again, maybe he feels like he wants that little bit of pop to survive. Oh, now
The order
Radiant
that
getting
this
aggressive.
Tide Hunter is itemizing is just weird. Okay, so
Come on,
we see the arena go
Sniper.
out, and the Monkey King
Kill them all.
melted.
It's a Sniper, man. He's putting in so much damage from this distance.
But we didn't get the Circle of Death out, so the
No,
Sniper
that's
is
the
holding
problem.
vault
He's
still.
just so far away from being able to put that down, right? Because he's so far out all the time. But now he will, just to kill this
Invoker's dead.
Invoker, and that's a dead Invoker. Now
Oh, Sniper
Cataclysm.
almost goes down to the Cataclysm, but is able to pick up the Morana.
that's a
And they do see the
great
Monkey
pickup.
King.
Sniper
and
again
Sniper
from a
QQs
distance.
the Monkey King as well.
Oh my god, the Sniper. They have
Yeah.
to find and kill the Sniper first. If they don't, it's such a problem. But all the while, Tide doing what Tide does this whole game. Knocking on Bottom's door. He took that.
That Dota, best Dota.
Here we go. Pops the Satanic. Got some serious lifesteal coming out from those Rebukers. Kills the one. Does not kill the other. Now, Sniper's here. This is where the real damage is. Pew, 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 pew. Stop for... No, don't shoot into the blade mail. That's a bad Sniper. Yeah, you wait for the blade mail to go down, and then you keep shooting. Unstoppable force and movable wall. I love it. As he literally feels confident enough to run into this madness. Because he can literally just blink out. But that Tide, though, he can just put forward that aggression, walk down a lane, and they cannot stop him. We just saw it happen top. It's happening bottom. Now it's happening mid. He will just take this tower if they let him. Finally, they're going to try to put some actual damage onto Tide here. Invoker's there as well with the circle coming down, but there's nothing here. Tide unstoppable as they continue to try to apply aggression. But they finally will force him to back off. As the tower is sitting here half health. Chicken, you've dropped off again. I can't hear you. If you're talking, you've gone silent on me again. But he will continue doing as he normally does, and just every time there's a wave, he'll walk forward, put out the rebuke, put forth the damage he needs. They decide, okay, now the time is to take Roche. And he will do exactly the same thing as last time, but it will go down a lot faster.
Weird.
Welcome back, Chicken.
No idea why I just stopped recording.
As we see them try to take out the Roche, and they have the damage to do this a lot faster this time, but...
Does anybody on Dire besides Monkey King have armor reduction, though?
No.
Like... They're really reliant
out
on
comes...
Circle of Death, Sniper does damage, Sniper goes
Finally.
QQ, and everybody fucking dies.
That's what we were waiting for this whole game.
Yeah. That's what Sniper's build's supposed to do.
That was a great
Supposed to say, hey, I'm
ult from
Sniper. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, the game's over? Okay.
But that was exactly what they needed to do, though. They needed to just take that Roche that little bit faster. And again, as you mentioned, that Monkey King not having the only one having any kind of armor reduction, and really being the problem of being able to take that.
I honestly don't understand the decision there. Like, I know that these guys are probably better at Dota than me, but I don't get it. Why aren't we fighting with the advantages that you've built here?
It feels very off. All the while, top again. Tidehunter doing what he does, pushing in. And again, if they don't have the whole team here, they cannot stop him. So they will just continue to poke and prod and be annoying. But
Sometimes
all the while,
even when they have the whole team there, they can't stop him.
Sniper will at the same time popping that Satanic and just turning and killing two heroes. Now he doesn't have it for this next one, but I don't think it matters. Oh, the Dazzle will decide to buy back. Now this could be the play here as he goes invis, wants to run in, find that
It's too bad
Sniper.
that Sniper and PL don't have armor reduction.
Come on, Dazzle. You got to get in and kill that Sniper. If you don't, it's going to be GG. Oh, it's too little too late.
This is really GG?
Yep, this is it. This is the GG
Dazzle,
push.
do something,
Get in
bro.
there. Oh, there it is, but it's too late. The circle's already out. And that's GG, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. That Sniper
was
just
not how I expected that to go.
quickly turns the tide of that last fight. And
That was kind of crazy.
you know, the Roche going the wrong way, walks down the lane, and takes the throne away. That was a great comeback from the Sniper.
I love how Spirit Breaker's rocking the keen optic at the end, and it's just like, dude, you had options, Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, he's kept it right until the very end. But
So,
looking
yeah.
at the breakdown here, that poor Spearbreaker going 0 and 8, really sacrificing for his team, but landing some great arrows. On the other side, we do see the Monkey finally picking up some stuff with that hook combo, which we saw really outputting some damage there at the end.
I really don't understand some of these choices here. So, like, the leveler on Mirana is great, except Mirana wasn't really doing building damage. Tidehunter was. Why wouldn't you have put the leveler on Tidehunter?
Yep.
Because he was the one hitting rocks. Why did
Now, I do
Tidehunter
believe
have armor reduction?
Tidehunter had the leveler for a little while there, and he switched it out for that illusionary cloak there at the end.
I don't agree with that decision.
I don't agree with it
Like,
either, but that's what he did.
Man, like, this Satanic could have been a Desolator.
The Tide having a Desolator there would have been a really big pick, to be honest. That
Huge.
having that early
They would've won.
Radiance would have had a much bigger impact on this. It would have allowed them to probably push and finish that game.
Yeah.
As
Why
solo,
was Radiance the fourth item?
as Tide to be able to solely push and win that game, which is what he was doing anyways. Just accelerate that process, right? Give him the stuff he needs to be able to do that. And any time that he's over there doing that, use that space that he's making. You know, push another lane, take advantage of it, because they have to bring the whole team to kill him. And when they do, you should be doing something else.
Sorry, it was actually his fifth item.
Yep.
His first item was eggs, then boots of travel,
Hmm.
then blade mail, then heart,
Heart.
then radiance.
Yep.
And I'm
Finally
looking
finishing
at
up
this
with
and
the
I'm like,
satanic.
really? Boots of travel?
As he just wanted to, he
Before,
wanted to be able to go and push out those lanes, and he needed to do that. Right? That was what was winning the game. I don't disagree with the boots of travel
I
pickup
get,
at all.
I guess, but
Even the
I don't
timing
know.
of it, to be honest, it needed to
Radiance,
be done a lot earlier.
if Radiance had been where the Boots of Travel is, Boots of Travel Blade Mail is, he would have had Radiance for all those early fights, and then he could have went Boots of Travel. Like again, he could have had this Radiance 20 minutes or 15 minutes early.
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
And it would have really helped for the evasion. It would have helped with his farming potential.
yeah, would have helped
As
for
said,
everything. He was the most farmed hero on the team, and he didn't get his farming item for 35 minutes of a 45-minute game.
the other thing to consider as well is Monkey King could have called out that he was getting armor reduction early, and that sort of forced the Tide's hand, right? Like, if you already see that Deso stone picked up, even though he went the Orb of Corrosion, right?
But
You could
I
just
could have easily had the Assault Cures.
yeah, and that's
It's
where
a
there
tanky
there
item.
are other items, as you mentioned, the Assault Cures
Yeah,
being another one that would have been a really good
or
pickup
just
for him, right?
keep the Monkey King with the Tide Hunter.
Yep,
Monkey
keep them
King
together.
goes in, does a smack, let Tide Hunter do the rest with the fucking leveler. Like, I don't know. I think Dyer should have had this win. I understand the
Tide
sniper had a
was
boss
doing
build, but
everything he could to make sure they won that game. Dazzle and Invoker had the damage to be able to do to kill people and be able to win it. Again, I see a little bit of itemization changes and things like that. Dyer could have easily won this game,
I agree. Yeah, I
and
completely agree.
we kind of
I
knew
think it
there was
was
that ticking clock on that sniper, right? When he gets all the
yeah,
farm in the world, and he did. He had everything he needed, including the early Monkey King bar to
mhm.
counter the radiance that eventually came out well before it was even needed. Like he had everything he needed to destroy that
Yeah.
game, and he
Sniper was
did.
off the rails, and but the Radiance would have done so well against Sniper, and that's just one of the things where I'm like, dude, like, how
Now
could you
that's
make
where I
so
have to
one?
argue that because I'm pretty sure that the extra range puts him outside of the radiance range, doesn't it?
No, but Tide is still running into range of Radiance,
Okay, I guess he's just wanting to get in their face and everything all the time as well.
right?
Yeah,
Because he's got two different defensive passives plus the activated from range.
yeah.
So
And with the blade mail with the sniper there, like if sniper wants to put damage into him, he will just melt with the blade mail. But
like
he was being smart.
You got Dota Plus. What was Tide Hunter's self healing?
It doesn't work for this stuff, you know that.
Oh, right. I
It's not.
forgot.
It's not our match. We can't see those stats.
Yeah.
We'd have to go to the
Dumb.
sites and look it up.
Anyway, I'm kind of disappointed that Dyer didn't win this, but
But the sniper deserved it.
Sniper
He
worked his butt off.
worked his butt off. He farmed his ass off. He took all the right choices in terms of items, in my opinion. They missed out with their layering of these circles of deaths, but again, in the end, it didn't really seem to matter, and they got the win, which is really all
I'm
that matters
also
at the end of the
disappointed there's no armor reduction on the Radiant team because
day.
they had like think about this. Like look at if Monkey King had been on the team on Radiant and PA had been on Dire. Let's just flip those two supports. PL's damage is just insane if
Hmm.
Monkey King gets in a fight with him.
Hmm.
Like it's crazy when you add getting rid of the natural armor, getting rid of another 9 armor on top with a right click, with a single right click. It's it's absolutely bonkers to think what they could have done with armor reduction stacking. And neither team really took advantage of it.
It's a concept that a lot of people don't truly understand as well, and that could just be part of it, as you say. It's just one of those things that could just
Yeah.
be completely overlooked, as I say as well. It could be one of those things that they called certain things early, went certain ways, people make decisions and get locked in. That happens far too often as well. But We had another great match here, and we'll be back for more next time.
GG's.